Hello, I'm Leonard Maltin. Welcome to Fathom Entertainment's Father's Day presentation of Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. To set this film in its proper time frame, let me explain. This was the third film to feature the globe-trotting adventurer who was introduced in 1982's Raiders of the Lost Ark. It was followed by Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom in 1984. 5 years passed before Harrison Ford, by now firmly established as a worldwide star, was approached to dust off his famous fedora again. The filmmakers held out a carrot he couldn't resist. Sean Connery would portray his father. The Scotsman, who became famous as the big screen's first James Bond, was only 12 years older than his co-star, but was riding high after winning his first Academy Award for a supporting role in The Untouchables. He was no longer a dashing young hero, but was still a virile actor who entertained a wide range of parts. This one appealed to him and placed him in the expert hands of director Steven Spielberg. What's more, the white beard he sported suited him quite well. The script was years in the making and went through many drafts by some of the top screenwriters in Hollywood and beyond. The dialogue between father and son was written by the esteemed British playwright Tom Stoppard, who received no screen credit, was well paid for his time and talent. The one thing Spielberg and his partner in crime, George Lucas, knew that they wanted was to recapture the lighthearted quality of Raiders, which many fans thought was missing from the first of its sequels. That's also why the filmmakers decided to bring back the character of Marcus Brody, played so well by the great British actor Denholm Elliott. Being able to tell two parallel stories, the main one in 1938, when the Nazis were in power, with a prologue set in 1912, helped flesh out the two leading characters and their relationship. River Phoenix plays young Indy, and Alex Hyde White appears as his dad, Henry. Incidentally, this segment inspired George Lucas to pursue the idea of producing the Young Indiana Jones Chronicles series for television, with Sean Patrick Flanery in the starring role. The stunts in the film were supervised by Vic Armstrong, the fearless Brit who also doubled Harrison Ford, and complained at one point that the actor was doing too many of those scenes himself. Armstrong was a veteran of James Bond action sequences and is now the patriarch of a family business. Even with a film that's decades old, I don't like to give anything away, but I will mention that a key scene involves rats, the equivalent of the snakes in Raiders of the Lost Ark. You may find it interesting to know that 2,000 rats were specially bred for use in this film so they would be free of disease. There's a fun factoid to ponder while you're squirming through that sequence. Fans assumed this would be the last Indiana Jones movie, given the ever-changing audience and the passage of time. But Harrison Ford donned that fedora, jacket, and bulwark twice more for Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull in 2008 and Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny in 2023. I'm reliably told that this is Steven Spielberg's favorite of all the Indy movies, and I'm glad to know that. See if you don't agree, as Fathom Entertainment and Paramount Pictures bring you Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade.